From the San Jose State University School of Journalism and Mass Communications, this is the 5-Minute Update. Welcome to the 5-Minute Update. I'm Sarah Clevis.
And I'm Omar Perez. Nearly 1/4 of the immigrants in California are thought to be undocumented. With Jerry Brown's signature on the Sanctuary State bill, those who are undocumented will be a bit more protected.
This comes as a national debate is growing over how much cities and states can prevent their officers from enforcing federal immigration laws. San Jose city officials such as Mayor Liccardo have made public statements supporting undocumented residents. Officials at the City of San Jose's Office of Immigrant Affairs says Senate Bill 54 will ease fears of deportation.
It's not necessarily anything new for San Jose since we've been practicing the protection of our local residents, but it certainly codifies it in a way that it is law now, and hopefully allows people to feel more confident in local law enforcement.
Born in Mexico, San Jose State student Fernando Sanchez believes the bill will protect families who are trying to make a better life for themselves.
I'm only here doing right, and a lot of people are only here to do right. I'm not speaking for everybody, as well as everybody who's already born here. Some do right, some don't, but it's mostly, the way I see it, for those that get taken advantage of.
In opposition to California's new law, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Acting Director Thomas Homan released a statement saying that ICE will have no choice but to conduct at-large arrests in local neighborhoods and work sites.
Supporters of Senate Bill 54 have until January 3rd of 2018 to collect signatures from more than 365,000 people. If supporters gather enough signatures, it will appear on the November ballot in 2018. So, Sarah, I heard you were in Detroit over the weekend for the Women's Convention. What were some of the topics discussed?
You know, Omar, one of the most popular topics was sexual assault in Hollywood and on college campuses. Thousands gathered in the Motor City at the inaugural Women's Convention. I flew to Detroit and I'm bringing the highlights back to you. Women and men from across the country were focused on reclaiming their time last weekend in Detroit, Michigan. The Women's Convention was born out of the women's marches that took place in Washington, D.C. and globally the day after President Donald Trump's inauguration in January. Many young people were in attendance, including Kaylin Jackson, a senior at St. Francis High School in Mountain View.
You know, as liberal as California is, there are still quite a few people who are racist, homophobic, sexist, and I want to bring that call-out culture of, no, that's not okay. You know, call out your own friends, call out your family, and I think we, need to strive to do that more, and specifically my community.
The organizers' goal was to motivate people, especially women, ahead of the 2018 midterm elections next November. Participants were able to attend some of the over 140 workshops during the 3-day convention. Panelists in workshops discussed key issues like gun violence and sexual assault. Other hot topics included looking at what have traditionally been considered, quote, women's issues through a more intersectional lens. California Congresswoman Maxine Waters was honored and spoke to the crowd Saturday afternoon at the Sojourner Truth Luncheon.
Tell women we can't say certain things. We can't do certain things. We have to stop taking that away.
Organizers are already planning next year's marches, set to take place in January. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to follow us on our social media to stay up to date.
We will see you next week. Have a great week, Spartans.